Chef Jay here, and this is Culinary Creations. Today we're going to do a dish that is so simple to make, you'll love it. In and out of the kitchen, no time flat. But the first thing we need to do is draw out all that moisture because we don't want this dish to be soggy. What are we talking about? Eggplant, aubergine, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eggplant. We're going to make an eggplant parmesan today. But I'm going to get started by showing you how you can draw out all the moisture out of your eggplant so it doesn't turn out soggy, wet, and nasty. We're doing, literally nasty, we're doing a baked eggplant right here on Culinary Creations with Chef Jay. Let's get started. Alright, so we have our eggplant. They're beautiful, they're splendid, they're wonderful. Get your little label off of there because we know it's eggplant. Rinse it off real quick. Okay? Now, eggplant has a lot of moisture in it, and what we do to combat that moisture when we cook it, and it's important that we do that because if not, anything we make with it will be soggy and just horribly wet. Okay? So what we want to do here is we want to lay down some paper towels, and on the bottom, I want to put some salt. Okay? Why are you seasoning the paper towels, Chef Jay? I'm not seasoning the paper towels. What I'm doing is getting it ready for my eggplant, all right? When we do this, the eggplant needs to have that moisture drawn out of it, okay? We need to draw that moisture out. So the first thing we're gonna do is just cut that first part, top part off. Okay, we stick that back on there. And we can leave the bottom there. And we wanna make about inch, maybe not even an inch, you know, 1/4 of an inch thick slices. All right. Slice out eggplant. Okay. Now the other ingredients for this dish are real simple. We have mozzarella cheese because we're doing an eggplant parmesan, and then we also have some tomato sauce. Now we've made our own tomato sauce. We have a mushroom tomato sauce that we've made. So we took when we were initially making our tomato sauce, we actually used our mushrooms in there. You can make your tomato sauce with whatever you want. And we'll go over how to do a nice homemade tomato sauce. You'll never buy another jar of tomato sauce again in your life. I say that all the time, but I really mean it. Okay, so once we get our slices cut, what we want to do here, I'll put those to the side, we just want to lay them out on our paper towel. Okay? Lay them out on our paper towel, right in there. Then I want to take more salt and just put it on the top. Okay? Take salt, put it on the top. Okay? Now, I want to take my next roll of paper towels and just put them right on top of there. Push down. Okay. And take that and push down there. Now, we are going to let this sit. Let this sit. And you can already see the moisture starting to come out of our eggplant. We're going to let this sit for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending upon how thick you cut your slices. And when we come back, you're gonna see all the moisture that gets drawn out of this eggplant. So this is the first step in order to get your great eggplant parmesan. If you're making fried eggplant or whatever the case may be, eggplant has a lot of moisture in it. So you wanna get that moisture out. As you can see, really, right before your eyes. I don't have to do a lot, just a little bit of pushing. If you want to, you have another sheet pan, you can put that on top, and that'll kind of push down on it and draw out the moisture as well. But right now, we're gonna let this sit here for about an hour or so, see where we are, and we'll be right back. So, it's been about 2 hours. So really want to make sure that this, all the liquid came out of here, and I'm about to unveil what we got going on. As you can see, I put some books down. I wanted to make sure that this was actually really pressing out the liquid. Okay, so I had another sheet pan that I put on top, and let's see. Wow, Look at that. You see all the liquid that has come out of the eggplant? I mean, the paper towels are literally saturated with water. And this is all, the only liquid that this is the liquid from the eggplant. I mean, just look at that, okay? So just think, you cook your eggplant, now all that is going to be in your eggplant. And you want to see a really horrible demonstration. Just look. That all came from out of the eggplant, okay? So, that's done. And we see our eggplant is here. All that moisture has been taken out. So that's a beautiful thing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take out all of our eggplant, okay? And put it on our cutting board, okay? Just lay it out. And like I say, you know, eggplant is something that no one really realizes how much liquid is in there until they get soft eggplant Parmigiana or something like that. And they're like, oh my goodness, it was so soft and soggy, I didn't enjoy it. So what we have here is our eggplant, and we have some seasoned flour. I have some salt. I have no salt. Let me change that. We have our seasoned flour, and there's no salt in the seasoned flour. It is garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper, okay? And that is it. No salt. We have enough salt on our eggplant, okay? Just work that together. Work that together, and then here I have my homemade tomato sauce, okay? My herbs and spices in there. You know, and you can strain your tomato sauce or not. That's totally up to you, all right? Now, I'm gonna put it in here. It's not a lot of eggplant. I'm not gonna use a huge dish. I'm gonna put it in here. Once I get this tossed together, mixed together, I definitely want to utilize the flour that I have, but I also want to utilize the liquid that's on the outside, okay? And it's just to give it a nice light coating. See that? Nice light coating. Now what some people do is after they coat their eggplant like that, they'll fry it, okay? They'll fry their eggplant and get it crispy on the outside, but then they take the fried eggplant and put it inside of the tomato sauce, which I don't know how much sense that makes, but we're not doing that. Simple. Here's what we do. Tomato sauce at the bottom. Okay, I don't spray it with anything. With tomato sauce at the bottom. We're gonna start assembling our eggplant Parmesan, okay? And we have some mozzarella cheese there, just straight mozzarella for this one, okay? So, flour, lay, okay? And just lightly flour it. You want to make sure you get some nice layers in there, okay? You're almost doing, it's almost like an eggplant lasagna, okay? Because when you eat this, you want to have some nice layers of eggplant, okay? And you want to make sure that the pieces you're putting in there are really overlapping, okay? You say light coating. Then take my mozzarella cheese, spread it in there, okay? Take my tomato sauce and put that on top. All right, and we're just going to continue layering this till I use all my eggplant, all my cheese, and all my sauce. All right, so we've completely layered our eggplant, okay? Eggplant, sauce, cheese, eggplant sauce cheese. Finished it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and mozzarella. We have it on a baking pan, and we also have some aluminum foil down there just in case it bubbles over. This is going to go into a 350-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes till the top gets nice, brown, crusty, and delicious. And it's going in the oven, and we'll be right back. Our dish has just come out of the oven. We have our eggplant Parmesan, which is nice, crusty on the top, and it's really, really, really hot. But this is it. Eggplant Parmesan, right here on Culinary Creations. And there's the dish. Enjoy.
Chef Jay's Signatures, an exclusive dining experience.
Chateau Noir, creating culinary memories for you.
Culinary Productions, bringing culinary ideas to life.